My thoughts on hell. No, 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 dear. Hell is not a state of mind. Hell isn't just separation of God. Okay, it's 2,000 miles down in the core of the earth. There's either a lake of fire, or there's hell, where there's different sections of it depending on the severity of your sin you did the most. You can't put the wool over my eyes. Not no more. The gaslighting will not succeed. Sadly. Very sadly. Braden or any of these top angelic angels that could take you to hell. My thoughts on that. Huh. My thoughts of having my kids burn. Oh, that's a sensitive subject. Well, my other kids, I don't care if they're demons. They once were there before Satan just deceived them. So I can't just, divorce them. We once were all happy. They still have the ability to have pain and heartbreak and fear. I do not have separation. Can you imagine that as a mother? You have one kid who's a Sour Patch Kid, and you have another one who's a little goody girl, and you just be like, yeah, I don't like you. You're not even part of my family. No. Do I condone it? Absolutely not. Yeah, sometimes you have kids who are just axe murderers. Hell, let's get back to that. Excuse me, the scalar's just doing his job. My lovely husband. Another part of the game I love, when they could just torture your body for their entertainment because they're so miserable inside. And I think that's just love. Hell, let's see. From a mother's perspective, is the roll of my eyes suffice? Or do you need tears rolling down them too? So the demons are threatened with it continually. No. I do get that. But they don't complete their mission. Not the blender! I get it. Ow! Okay, your game is retarded. Straight up. Straight up. Oh my god. How? Okay, let's not avoid that. I just don't want to talk about it. What do I think? I think that having a Bible there and sending prophets has never worked, and I don't know why you just continue doing that. You could be all mad all day. What? They coming to me, they should know. Oh, okay. Like what you've been doing for 6,000 years. If you ever want to take counsel and maybe realize why, let me get my coffee and let's just have some story time, shall we? Oh, coffee, another ritual. That's why you have little coffee urns, correct? I don't know what it means, but maybe one day I'll get it. These middle school rituals really are something. I was telling whoever psychopathic pretend God is controlling this simulation of a marble in a bag, I'm like, what would be great? We could do one really good ritual for the bad kids. Okay. So you know how like bananas are dicks and yogurt is semen and blueberries is a ritual and milk is like semen and then blenders, oh my god, not the blender. And then nuts is like a ritual. Avocado is a ritual. Eggs a ritual. We could add egg yolk in there. Add some ice cream. Add a little bit of alcohol because we like that in a ritual. Make sure it's 7 times platinum. And then blend it up really, 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 really nice. I don't think I'm missing anything, am I? Oh, hello. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup for fire. I'm so not awake. I haven't been through Warbit. Maybe a dash of coffee. And then you have all of them in one. You can maybe even sneak in a little rope candy in there. Whip, whip, whip. And if you want some like Nightcrawler gummies, you could do that too. Just a little bit so they don't know. Then blend it real good. And then give it to them. And then not only that, you'll make an omelet with a side of roses and say, I made you breakfast. Okay, there you go. So, whatever, I'm bored. It's retarded. It's stupid. What middle schooler is this pretend god that's controlling this? Are you good? Is your heart okay? Because you're kind of torturing my children. You're a little psychotic. How is the Joker from Batman less psychotic than you, Arian, and Brayden? How is that possible? How is it that you just look at Michael's jaw and be like, you could put like cut up limbs in there, and you're one of my judges, like a really top. Oh, okay. I. Woo. Okay, so I literally want to make this 10 minutes, or else I'll just keep going and going and going. I've made so many videos. It was like 3 hours. I'm like, okay. Woo. Okay, hell. Okay, so we know preachers and the Bible there, when there's indoctrination lies, they can't see with their spiritual eyes, they're easily influenced, they're continually scared. They don't know the consequences of sin. All the sins are pleasurable when they're in pain. They don't know there's heaven and hell. Yeah, yeah, okay, sure. So then you know exactly how to wake them up. You could have grace on them. You could send angels to actually heal them. Excuse the passion, not anger. There's a difference, babe. And stop just sending my children to hell because my husband didn't want me, social comfortability, he didn't like a thought, we didn't believe in God, we did a sin, when I think that's your responsibility. Maybe you should wake us up. Maybe you should not make everything a sin and readily available and not tell us the consequences, and it's usually getting rid of, or not getting rid of, but subduing the pain for a moment. What kind of hypocrite are you? So you're going to do blues and meth all day, Aaron? But if one of my children, which is, I think I looked it up, 80,000 a year die of blue overdoses, fentanyl. So when they die, they go, I'm sure you're just so much love. A portion of hell, right? Where they die of blues. But you don't. If you dare die, you'll just go into another character? Huh. Sounds like a hypocrite to me. So your justification is this, that, and the third, the reason I just gave of why you're going to take them to hell. One, you could have grace, you could heal them, blah, 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 and blah, right? Not like you care. It's a game. How many times have I heard you say it's just a game? It's just a chess game. Can I throw you off the cliff and then can you come back to me and sustain that answer again when I ask you, is it a game? You never know until you know, huh? Guess you'll never know. I look at these judges and I'm like, you're 18. You never been shamed on TV. You never been threatened with hell. You never been gang stalked. You never died slowly. You don't know shit. You just do little middle school rituals. So anyways, so to burn my children alive so the demons feel above us and think that instead of healing them, having grace, awakening them wouldn't suffice, and you just feel almost obligated and excited to do it while saying, is that a shark? Is that a spider? And sending my kids to hell and acting like this is a love. And making me feel to this point, I wish I cut off my pussy and let you never put it in me. If I knew this is how you were going to treat our kids, to just be tortured by demons and send 80% of them to hell to burn? Do you know what eternity is? All right. Dad of the year. Dad of the year. Every year.